Hi wonderful people, this is James. Welcome to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. In a layman's language, we give you the basic financial management skills that you need to take hold of your finances. Today we're talking about how to save effectively. You know, in most of my videos I talk about the need to save, and I know a lot of people agree with me. But how do you get it right when it comes to saving? Because I realize that even though they agree with me, they are still struggling to save. In this video, I'll give you 5 things you need to do to save effectively. You just can't miss this. Welcome back to Self-Made Finance, where we teach you to be your own finance manager. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell so that anytime we drop a video, you can have it. So let's start. The first thing you need to do to be able to save effectively is to have savings goal. You know, why are you saving? You don't have to just save because James says you should save. No, there should be a reason why you are saving. So have a goal for your savings. It could be you saving towards your rent. It could be saving towards your child's education. It could be saving towards your own education. It could be saving towards a building project that you want to undertake. So have a savings goal. And what that means is that anytime you go wrong with your savings, that goal prompts you, because that thing is very important to you. Because if that thing is so important and you are saving towards it, you can't afford to lose that. So it gives you focus when it comes to savings. When you have a goal, it puts your attention to it all the time so that you can really do it. So have your savings goal and work at it. That's the first thing you need to do. The second thing you need to do to get savings right is to save before you spend. You know, our needs are so much that if you don't save, they will obviously take away everything. So save before you spend. Have a percentage of your income go to your savings account before you think about how to spend the rest. If you don't do that, you always get it wrong. Please save before you spend. So you can say that maybe 10% of my income will always go to my savings account. So anytime you have your income, you take 10% into your savings account and then you strategize as to how you can spend the rest. If you don't do that, you can never save, because as they put it, our needs are insatiable. They are there. They will come all the time. No matter how much you make, the needs will come for them. So make sure that you put something into your savings account before you think about how to spend the rest. Thirdly, make savings automatic. And what I mean is that ensure that your money goes to your savings account automatically without you doing it manually. You know, so what you can do is to talk to your bankers and tell them that at the end of every month, a certain percentage of your salary or income should move to a particular account. So you give them that instruction and the bankers will do it automatically for you. So you don't need to go there and do it yourself. And one good thing about that is that when you get there, the money has already left, and so you make do with what is left. That's the best way you can save. Because if you want to be doing it yourself, you can get there and you will not be willing to do it because your needs will be staring at you. But once it leaves your account automatically, you don't have any option but to leave with what is left. So ensure that you make your savings automatic. One thing that can help with this automatic savings is that ensure that your savings account is with a different bank from where you take your salary from. So you go to your bankers and tell them to move that particular amount to that savings account with a different bank. In that case, you usually don't have access to it because you don't go there all the time. And so you can save. But then if it is with the same bank, it's likely that you dip your hands into it. So ensure that your savings account is with a different bank and you can make automatic savings. Next, choose the right account. You are saving, so you need to ensure that you go for an account that is meant for savings. You don't have to go for an account that suffer a lot of deductions at the end of the period. You know, you need to go for an account that is free from all these deductions, because already your savings is racing with inflation, fighting with inflation. It's losing some value. So why would you want to be suffering from all these charges also? Ensure that you go for the right accounts when it comes to charges. Next on the right account is that go for an account that has restrictions on withdrawals. Because I said earlier, you are saving. This is not an account for transactions. So go for an account that restricts you when it comes to withdrawals, and that forces you to continue saving without dipping your hands into it. So go for an account with restrictions on withdrawals, and I believe you'll be fine. Finally, always find ways to cut expenditure. Expenditure is one thing that stops us from saving. So if you want to save well, always look for ways of cutting down your expenditure, because if you spend more than you have, what are you going to use to save? It's very important that you spend less than you have so that you can have enough to save. So always look for ways to cut down your spends. Always go through your expenditure list and look at the things that you can cut down and the things that you can take out, so that you can have enough to save. So always assess your expenditure. What are the things that you can take out? What are the things that you can cut down to ensure that you have some breathing space in your expenditure list so that you can have enough to save. Without control on expenditure, there's no way you can save. So if you want to save well, cut down on your expenditure. Are you already a saver, or you're not trying to do that? Irrespective of who you are, stick to these 5 things and you'll be the best saver in the world. Good luck. God bless you.